Greetings and welcome to your Oracle message for the day. I am Kat Morgan and I welcome you to this video, to this channel, and to this space. Thank you so much for coming by and checking out the video, checking out the channel. I am so happy that you are here. We are looking at a very interesting card for our Oracle reading for the day. This is a collective reading and it is timeless. So whenever you come across this video, however and whenever you find it, it's the right time for you to be getting this message. And today's card is card number 37, the pathway. And our stone for the day is petrified wood. And, you know, when you think of different stones and crystals that you would be working with, I don't know that petrified wood would be something that I would necessarily think of off the top of my head. So I am really excited to read the actual book reading, which we will do in a minute. I haven't looked at the book actually to see what the reading says in the book, but I like to go through the image of the card itself first and get an idea of what we're looking at. So first we're starting with the number 37, which reduces down to a 1. 3 plus 7 is 10, 1 plus 0 is 1. Number 1 is our first step. It's taking the first action, making the first thought, making the first decision, really, before you even act. It's just deciding that that's what you're going to do. That's what the number 1 stands for. Number 1 is the very beginning of a new cycle. We're just coming out of a full moon cycle in the time that I've uploaded the reading. We know that this is timeless, so whenever you find this video, whatever the moon phase is, doesn't really matter. My point is that we are always going through cycles. We are always going through different phases of our lives. We sometimes feel like we're going around in circles, that we're just reliving the same things over and over, having to deal with the same problems and the same situations and the same crises and all of that stuff over and over. And it's not about not learning the lesson. It's about not understanding the lesson. We're not going around in circles, we're going in spirals. That's why ancient art always had spirals in it throughout the planet. You'll find rock carvings, petroglyphs, even the geoglyphs, the huge like Nazca lines, there are spirals in there as well. The crop circles have lots of spirals in them. What is it with the spirals? What's the difference between a spiral and a circle? Spirals are three-dimensional objects. When we look at them on a piece of paper or a piece of land, for example, or something like that, it'll look two-dimensional, but it's just a 2D representation of a 3D construct, actual shape there. And what you're doing when you're going around in circles is you're not just going around revisiting the same things over and over again. You're actually moving up levels every time we come around. When we learn a lesson from an experience, we grow, we change. We're always changing anyways. It's like we're always manifesting, always. We don't realize it, but you're not the same person you were when you started this reading, when you clicked on the video. You're not the same person. Your body has physically changed. Your cells, some of them have died. New ones have already grown. Your hair is growing, your nails are growing, your brain is processing stuff. You're listening to what I'm saying. You're looking at the image of the card. You may be doing something else while you're listening. I know some folks are making breakfast and making tea and stuff, which I love while you're listening to the readings here. The point is that we are all manifesting, we are all changing, we are all becoming somebody different from moment to moment. So you have the option, the opportunity, and the invitation to choose the pathway, to choose where you want to be going. You know, that's all we've ever talked about on this channel, is living your most authentic life, being your most authentic self. That's what the pathway is. And petrified wood is a really remarkable crystal. First of all, we know, at least most of us know, I know, that petrified wood is old wood that's become stone. That's my generic understanding of it. I looked up some information on it and realized that it's actually changing form, that the wood is turning, and we knew that, turning from wood into stone, but it's actually crystallizing. And there's often different types of crystal within petrified wood, including chalcedony and opal. You can get a lot of different variations of it depending on the minerals that were in that plant and in the surroundings. Petrified wood comes ancient knowledge. These were formed millions of years ago, an immense ancestral history is captured within these. Through fossilization, an abundance of ancient earthen energy has been contained within, allowing for the benefit of channeling and directing this celestial energy. The vibrations that flow from this stone provide the essential nutrients for growth and rejuvenation, while also unlocking a pathway to our past lives. Through past life recall, we are able to learn from previous lessons and look towards old wounds that can now be healed. Some scars carry over through physical lives, as their wounds may appear eternal. Only through reliving and releasing this past trauma will you be able to free yourself emotionally and move forward. Deep meditation and third eye practices are just a few exercises you can use to help you identify these past experiences. And petrified wood is an excellent stone and excellent energy to be using to help you heal the past traumas, the past stories, the ones from this life, the ones from previous lives, the ones from parallel lives. We are healing across all timelines and across all dimensions. And petrified wood is an excellent stone to be working with to assist with that. We've also got citrine, overmorian, quartz, and onyx in our grid. And obviously, for directions, again, most grids will have that as a general rule, and understanding we are bringing in as above, so below, the celestial realms into our 3D experience. We're also bringing in the energy that is within, and understanding that what is within is expressed without. What is inside of us is reflected in the world around us. So if we're not happy with the path that we are on, we have the option at any moment. You don't have to apologize. You don't have to find an excuse for it. You can simply say, this is not for me. I'm not going the right way. I'm stopping right now, and I'm choosing a new path. But let's take a look in the book and find out what the reading says for our card for today. Card number 37, the pathway, represents connectedness and direction. Petrified wood is a fossil that is formed when minerals, usually silica, but sometimes other minerals such as opal, get within and between the cells of natural wood that has fallen. Parts of the tree thus turn into very hard stone that displays the lines of the tree rings and grain within it. It is quite common and can be found in many different colors. Trees are great teachers. Not only are they wise from the aeons of knowledge they have accumulated throughout the years, but they are a necessary part of our survival on this planet. I have visualized being in a dense forest with no apparent path to follow. I didn't know which direction to take, and then I heard a whisper in my ear that said, "Make your own path." Petrified wood shows you a new way of thinking is here. You may be so accustomed to treading the path of someone before you that you don't realize you're able to make your own path for others to follow. You don't need to fit into a box. You can be anything you want and create a life beyond your wildest dreams if you choose to do so. Creating a new path always has its obstacles, but the rewards can be great. Not only do you gain a sense of accomplishment, but your success will allow others to follow in your footsteps. What legacy do you want to leave on your path? What do you want to be known for? And how do you want to be of service to others? Showing the way for others while you create your dreams is enough in itself. There is no one direction you need to go. It is entirely up to you where you start and where you end up. Just as all the trees are connected under the earth through their vast root networks, so are you connected. You can ask the trees to help you with your issues, and your wishes can be sent through their entire network to wherever you need them to be heard. Learning more about Celtic trees can also be an invaluable tool for expanding your awareness and creating a deeper connection with trees. It may be time for you to start working with them. And then our exercise at the end of the reading, and I encourage you to go along with the reading, follow along with it. If there's a meditation or something, to go ahead and do that right now while we're reading it together. When you are looking for direction or help, you can meditate with a piece of petrified wood or with the image of this card. Or call on the trees or sit under one and ask for guidance. You could visualize your wish flowing as energy into a tree's roots, and then under the ground where all the roots are connected with each other, spanning the planet. See your wish being transferred into light and being held and heard all around the world. Remember to always thank the trees for all their help and guidance. Once you have been shown the way, it is up to you to walk the path. Wow, what an amazing reading. I love that. So yes, life is a road trip. I know that was a reading that I had just not too long ago. Life is a road trip. We are all on a journey, and it's not about the destination. The destination is important because that defines our route that we are going to be on as we are targeting towards a specific destination. That destination can change in a moment's notice. You can decide that you're planning on going to Paris and then decide that you're going to take a tour and go visit Milan instead. Completely different country, completely different language, completely different everything. Why not? Why not? What's stopping you? Besides you, what's stopping you from living the life of your dreams, from fulfilling that purpose that you know that you are really meant to do? You're God. You are God. You are Goddess. You are in charge of your life. As soon as you take responsibility for what you are thinking and feeling and saying and doing, once you understand that you are the person that's responsible for all of those things, you understand you're responsible for your life. You may not be responsible for things going on in the external world, but your emotion and the way that you're thinking is going to make a difference in the vibration that you're creating, which is going to affect your immediate environment. So if you're in a position right now, you're in a country that has a lot of conflict, or you're in a home that has a lot of conflict, you're in a work environment, whatever it is, wherever you are, you have the opportunity to bring a higher vibration into that situation, to bring love and joy and peace into that specific situation and environment there where you are right now. And from moment to moment, from second to second, literally, you can change the world right now simply by deciding to change how you're thinking, how you're feeling. It's not to dismiss if you're upset about something. There are a lot of things that we have valid reasons to not be happy with the way things are going. Doesn't mean we have to be continuing to be angry, to be continuing to be bitter, to be continuing to be frustrated. Those energies are not healing, they're not helping, they're not changing the situation, they're simply increasing it, expanding it, exacerbating it, right? You don't want to do that. You want to let that energy go so that you can bring in energy of healing, so you can bring in energy of peace, so you can bring in energy of gratitude. So what is the pathway that you are on? Is it the pathway you want to be on? If it's not, you have the opportunity today to make that decision and take that first step. It may simply be just making a plan, making a list, journaling something. I've decided, I've had it, I'm done, I'm fed up. I'm not living this life of misery and want anymore. I'm living a life of abundance and success and prosperity, and that's what I'm going for. So go do that. Be blessed with that. You are way more powerful than you realize. You have no idea how much control you have over your life once you simply choose to do that. So that's our reading for the day. I do hope that it blessed and resonated with you. Feel free to leave comments if you'd like, to like and or subscribe to the channel and or video if you haven't already done so. Have the most amazing, fantastic day. You are amazing. I love you. Namaste and ciao for now.